We welcome you inside the Charleston Coliseum here in the state capital of Charleston, West Virginia, as the NFHS Network brings you live streaming coverage of the 2022 West Virginia High School Boys State Basketball Tournament. Tonight's game is being produced by Video Productions in conjunction with the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission. Good evening. My name is Jack Witho. Thank you for joining us right here on the NFHS Network. My partner tonight, Andrew Miller. Miller had a great one earlier at 1 o'clock. Another 7 seed defeats a 2 seed here at the state tournament. 2 days in a row that's happened.
You know, this is the wildness of this Coliseum, this building, and the intensity if you're not prepared for it. Although in that ball game, I do honestly believe that both Logan and Scott were absolutely prepared for the battle that they put in. It was just an amazing finish to the ball game for Scott. Down by 5, a couple of three-point shots, and then, of course, the bucket at the end to win it. Just an amazing thing down here at the state tournament as you're looking right there at the young man, Reese Carden, who had one heck of a finish to the game, and that was the game winner as time expired to send the 7-seeded Skyhawks to the semis.
So you got to think Jefferson's got to have their head on a swivel. They play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. They're the 2 seed in the Quad A quarterfinals. So Jefferson undefeated on the season. You might want to watch out.
You got to be very careful about overlooking anyone down here in Charleston, West Virginia. What we're getting ready to see is one of those situations, a 1 versus 8 seed here tonight in Class AAA.
Yep, tonight. You talked about it. The number 1 Shady Spring Tigers. They come in at 23-1. They haven't lost since back early in December to Logan at Logan Fieldhouse, and they've reeled off 20 straight victories, including a victory at home against the Wildcats. But they come in at 23-1. Head coach Ronnie Olson in his 6th year at the helm of the Tigers program. They average just over 77 points a game, and they only give up right under 48 points a game. So
the margin of victory is one that's quite large, almost 30 points per game in their victories. They are a dominating force. They are the defending state champions in this class. So, yes, they will have the opportunity to defend, but they will have a big bullseye on the back of their jerseys here today because everybody wants a piece of the champion, right?
Oh, yeah. And the key, or a couple key players, are the Chapman brothers, Braden Chapman and Cole Chapman. Of course, Braden Chapman Jr. scoring a team-high 15.5 points per game coming into the tournament. His brother, Cole Chapman, they're twins, averaging 14.3 points a game.
Yeah, 30 points a game coming from those two young men. I remember watching them as freshmen on a very good Shady team. They were only about 5'9" or 5'10" at that time. Both of them have grown up, gotten bigger, stronger, faster, and a lot better at basketball, and they were already good as freshmen.
Yeah, they list Braden at 6'1" and his brother Cole at 6 foot tall. Looking over at the number 8 seed, North Marion Huskies, their head coach in his 2nd year, Stephen Harbert. They come in at 13-9, averaging just over 61 points a game, giving up 57 to their opponent. And they've got they already had a big mountain to climb, but they won't have arguably a couple of their best players on the team unavailable tonight.
Just in points-wise per game, yes. The leading scorer will be here, the 6'3" junior forward, Harley Sickles, averaging 15 points plus per game. But they will be missing Preston Williams and Tariq Miller, both 14.5 and 12.8 points per game. That is going to be a lot of offense that needs to be made up by someone else on this North Marion roster. But they're playing very confident coming in, 2-5 starting their season, but they have won 5 straight after that, and 11-4 in their final 15 games. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
So it's number 1 Shady Spring, number 8 seed North Marion. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the introductions of tonight's lineups. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2022 WVSSAC Boys State Basketball Tournament right here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, I'm Elena, and a little thing I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is the barbecue sauce. There's something in that sauce when it meshes with the chicken and the bacon and the bread all together. I mean, it is like an explosion of flavor.
Hi, I'm Rashard, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the cheesy goodness at the bottom. The way that it combines with the crispy baked layer at the top is like that added flavor, that extra jazz to it. Once the fork reaches my mouth, that's it.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
West Virginia High School Boys Basketball Championships presented by Chick-fil-A. The WVSSAC reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. This game is a AAA matchup featuring the North Marion Huskies and the Shady Spring Tigers. And now for the introduction of the teams. The head coach for North Marion, Stephen Harbert, will meet at half court with Shady Springs head coach, Ronnie Olson. The assistant coaches for the Huskies, Justin Baldwins, Tim Murphy, Woody Taylor, and Troy Shuck, will meet at half court with the Tigers, Russ Jordan and Ryan Wade. And your support staff for North Marion, Mike Darden, Gary Hoffman, Logan Musgrave, and Quentin Harbert, will meet at half court with Shady Springs, Scott Meadows, Ian Krause, and Luke Plummer. And now for your players. For North Marion, number 4, Casey Miner, will meet at half court with Shady Springs, number 13, Jack Williams. Jack is injured and unable to play. For the Huskies, number 10, Cullen Career, will meet at half court with Shady Springs, number 23, Brady Green, who is also injured and unable to play. North Marion's number 22, Dylan Higgins, will meet with Shady Springs number 12, Jalen Bailey. The Huskies number 23, Connor Hayes, will meet with the Tigers number 15, Kai Olson. The Huskies number 32, Richie Eddy, will meet with Shady Springs number 21, Nathan Richmond. North Marion's number 33, Caden Morris, will meet with Shady Springs number 10, Jacob Meadows. And let's go with number 3, Ty Austin. Also, let me introduce number 4, Gavin Davis, and number 1, Sam Jordan for Shady Spring. And now for your starting lineups. North Marion's 5'9" senior number 3, Cruz Tobin, will meet with Shady Springs 6'3" sophomore number 2, Amar Maxwell. The Huskies 5'9" junior number 5, Parker Kinsel, will meet with Shady Springs 6'4" junior number 24, Cameron Mans. The Huskies 6'4" senior number 11, Malachi Funkhauser, will meet with Shady Springs 6'6" junior number 11, Jaden Holstein. The Huskies 6'1" sophomore number 12, Landon Fry, will meet with the Tigers 6' junior number 5, Cole Chapman. And North Marion 6'4" junior number 14, Harley Sickles, will meet with the Tigers 6'2" junior number 0, Braden Chapman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you assist us in honoring America by standing, and gentlemen, removing your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Pikeview High School Army Junior ROTC. Our color guard includes carrying the American flag, Cadet Major Graywood. Carrying our West Virginia flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Brianna Hayworth. At right rifle is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Joey Demas. And at left rifle, Cadet Second Lieutenant Braylon Murphy. Our signers for the national anthem tonight, also from Pikeview, are Cadet Command Sergeant Emily Terry, Cadet Captain Ayla Stevenson, Cadet Captain Kristen Frost, and Cadet Private Mariah Payne. Singing our national anthem tonight, also from Pikeview High School, Kara and Erica Dillow.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave.
Coming up next, it's number 1, Shady Spring, and number 8, North Marion, here on the NFHS Network.
Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
Welcome back inside the Charleston Coliseum. Jack Wither alongside Andrew Miller. We've got the Class AAA quarterfinal, number 1 Shady Spring Tigers and number 8 North Marion Huskies. We take a look at the starting fives once again for North Marion. Cruz Tobin, Parker Kinsel, Malachi Funkhauser, Landon Fry, and Harley Sickles get the start. Braden Chapman, Amar Maxwell, Cole Chapman, Jaden Holstein, and Cameron Mans starting for Shady Spring. Shady Spring in their home white jersey says Shady across the chest